Ladies and gentlemen, the UEFA Champions League round of 16 draws are out, and I'm a little bit furious with them because how can you put all the English clubs on one side? I think the only thing that let me just be honest, UEFA Champions League are trying to be biased because they don't want all the English teams to be on the UEFA Champions League finals. Of course, it's not going to happen. I think now UEFA is happy, but moving forward, let's just react to UEFA Champions League round of 16 draw and also give out my prediction. I think games are gonna be. So let's start. Arsenal are going to play against PSV. This is not going to be an easy match for the Gunners. PSV are a bit underrated in UEFA Champions League. I feel like if there is a club that is most underrated in this UEFA Champions League competitions, it's PSV. I feel like PSV is underrated, but for Arsenal don't have a striker. This is why I think Arsenal messed it up in January transfer window. Arsenal would have gone for at least one striker. At least one striker would have helped Arsenal to win the UEFA Champions League this season. But my prediction, Arsenal versus PSV, it's not going to be an easy match, but I feel Arsenal are still capable of winning even without a striker. So if they don't win, that's up to them. But I think they are capable of winning against PSV. So Arsenal, I'm giving this Arsenal to qualify. Another one is Real Madrid versus Atletico Madrid. Real Madrid is going to play against Atletico Madrid. Oh, this is a big blow to Real Madrid. I'm not sure if they are going to win against Atletico Madrid. We always watch Real Madrid playing against Atletico Madrid in La Liga. It has never been an easy match for Real Madrid. But I think in this one, Real Madrid is always a UEFA Champions League club and they're going to play a good game against Atletico. So I'm rooting for Real Madrid to qualify against Atletico Madrid. So my prediction in this, I think Real Madrid is going to win against Atletico Madrid. Yeah, that's right. Real Madrid is always a UEFA Champions League club. They might lose against Atletico in La Liga, in Copa del Rey, but when it comes to UEFA Champions League, Real Madrid always plays a different match, and I think Real Madrid is going to qualify against Atletico Madrid. Another game will be PSG versus Liverpool. Who's going to be eliminated? I feel like Liverpool are a team on form right now. I thought this one was going to be a final, but this UEFA Champions League draws. I don't know how they made it. Because they've also arranged all the England clubs on one side. That means that England clubs can't play on UEFA Champions League finals this season. It's okay. I'm going with Liverpool to qualify. It's a bit sad. PSG have been playing a good game this season. Luis Enrique just found a good match at PSG, and I'm going with Liverpool to go. I'm going with Liverpool to win against PSG. Though anything can happen. I'm not 100% sure, but I think Liverpool stands a high chance of qualifying against PSG in UEFA Champions League round of 16. Another game will be Club Brugge versus Aston Villa. I think all these England club, Arsenal, Liverpool, and Aston Villa. Arsenal are going to qualify. Liverpool are going to qualify. The club that I don't know if Aston Villa is going to qualify, but Aston Villa really did some good transfers in January, which I think they're just proving that they are ready for anything in UEFA Champions League. And I think Aston Villa is going to hoop Club Brugge in this. I think Aston Villa is going to qualify and Club Brugge is going to be eliminated. Another game will be Barcelona versus Benfica, or rather Benfica versus Barcelona. Barcelona whooped Benfica. They just, I think, 5. Yeah. And again, they have been given Benfica in UEFA Champions League round of 16 draws. I think a lot of people are saying, maybe Real Madrid fans are saying that this is a big favor to Barcelona, but no, this is not a big favor for Barcelona. Barcelona is playing a good game, but I just remember watching this Benfica whooping Barcelona back then in UEFA Champions League. This Benfica is not an easy club. The likes of Di Maria, the likes of Otamendi, I think they are playing a good game. And Barcelona needs to be careful. At this moment, round of 16 draws, I think there is no club that is underrated because every club that have qualified until these levels deserve to be in this level. So there is no club that is underrated. I think in this, I'm going with Benfica to whoop Barcelona. Yeah, I think Barcelona is going to be eliminated by Benfica. I know this unpopular UEFA Champions League round of 16 draws opinion, but this is my opinion, and I think Benfica stands a good chance of of eliminating Barcelona in round of 16 draws. Another game is going to be Borussia Dortmund versus Lille. Borussia Dortmund played against Sporting Lisbon, although they were already qualified to round of 16, but the game that they played against Sporting Lisbon, if they play that kind of game against Lille, they're going to be eliminated. And at this point, I know they're going to play a good. I know that maybe they were reluctant because they've already qualified, but if they played that game against Lille, they're going to be eliminated in the UEFA Champions League round of 16. Last season, they qualified to play in the UEFA Champions League finals. Of course, they were whooped by Real Madrid, the UEFA Champions League FC. But I don't know if they are going to qualify, but I'm rooting for Lille to qualify against Borussia Dortmund. So I'm giving Lille to qualify against Borussia Dortmund. Another UEFA Champions League round of 16, unpopular opinion. I'm going with Lille to qualify above round of 16. Another game will be Bayer Leverkusen versus Bayern Munich. Oh, it's like they don't want Bayern Munich to play the final again. Oh, because I just think Bayern Leverkusen versus Bayern Munich. Another. I don't know why UEFA Champions League have done this, but if it was according to my powers and opinion, I don't think you should play. You should put like two clubs which plays in the same league together in round of 16. The same way they did to Atletico Madrid versus Real, one has to be eliminated. The same way they have done it to Bayern Munich and Bayern Leverkusen, one has to be eliminated. I think the likes of Florian Wirtz, the likes of Granit Xhaka, Bayern Munich needs to be careful with this, or else the Hurricanes trophy curse is going to continue, because it's never easy to play against clubs like Bayern Leverkusen. I just think it will be more easy for Bayern Munich to qualify against a club like Arsenal or against a club like Barcelona, but it's never easy for Bayern Munich to qualify against a club like Bayern Leverkusen. So in this, it's quite tough, but I'm giving Bayern Munich to qualify against Bayern Leverkusen. It's sad. I'm leaving out. I'm a big fan of Granit Xhaka. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big fan of Granit Xhaka, but in this, Granit Xhaka and Florian Wirtz, I think Bayern Munich has higher percentage of qualifying to UEFA Champions League round of 16 draws. The last game that I want to talk about is Feyenoord versus Inter Milan. I think Inter Milan, they're quite a hard team to predict, especially this season. I think in this season's UEFA Champions League, this is one of the clubs that a lot of people are not even thinking. A lot of people are not even thinking that they can win the Champions League this season. But I think a lot of people have really underrated them. But in real sense, they're a club on form, and they can even win the Champions League this season. That's what a lot of people don't know. At this point, at round of 16 draws, I think every club that have qualified to round of 16 draws, there is no underrated club over there. Every club in round of 16 draws is big, and everything and anything can happen at any point. Every club has self-confidence. They've eliminated big clubs. But for you to win the UEFA Champions League, you have to be playing. You have to play against big giants. Feyenoord versus Inter Milan. Feyenoord has just appointed Robin van Persie as their new head coach. I don't know if it's going to be on the stands for this UEFA Champions League games. I don't know, but he has been appointed as Feyenoord new head coach, or maybe this can change things, and maybe he can win the Champions League with Feyenoord for the first time. I don't know. So my prediction, I'm going with Inter Milan to win against Feyenoord. I think two clubs that will qualify to UEFA Champions League final this season. I think Bayern Munich will play against Real Madrid. I don't know if Arsenal has a chance in this, but Arsenal with no striker, I'm not sure if they can qualify. If they will qualify above round of 16 draws, I'm not sure if they are going to qualify past that, because they just showed that they are not serious with these trophies in this January transfer window. A lot of clubs were signing, and Arsenal didn't sign any players. So I'm not sure if it's going to happen, but I think I'm predicting a UEFA Champions League final to be Real Madrid versus Bayern Munich, of which Los Blancos are going to lift it up. So guys, hit the subscription button, tell a friend to tell a friend. See you on the next one.